So behavior targeting can actually be a different way or a second way that you can use to build pretty good and profitable audiences. So we've talked about interest-based targeting. Unlike interest based targeting, what behaviors are, it's not about what people are engaging with, so what topics are they engaging with, but this has more to do with how do people actually use and access Facebook or Instagram or any of their platforms, right? So are they accessing Facebook through a Wi-Fi network or a 4G network? Are they actually traveling? Are they using a specific mobile phone that I want to target as well? Are they, online consumers? So are they doing purchases online that I could potentially target through behaviors? So these are important data points that you can use to actually, further polish your audience. And so I would focus on the following behaviors: digital classification, and we'll talk about this. So, Facebook page admins or business admins, this is a pretty powerful one. Expats, depending on the type of product that you're targeting as well. Mobile device users, travel and purchase behaviors. And so, how do you access behavior? It's pretty simple, same thing as interest, right? You go down here. If you go to browse, it's going to show you here behaviors. And so you're going to have a bunch of behaviors that you can see that you can use to target people. So anniversary, for example, consumer classification, like what country are they from? Digital activities, and this is a big one, digital activities, because I can actually use what I was saying before, business page admins. And so if I'm looking for to target specific niche markets, right? So let's say I have a digital product that I want to target for people, or I'm actually looking for business owners and specific business owners, right? So let's say I'm looking for food and restaurants. I'm looking for health and beauty. I'm looking for sports, travel, and tourism. So this helps you target specific users that they're in that industry, because you know that one, either you're targeting the community manager, the marketing manager, the general manager, or the owner, because and not just that, but also they're gonna be in that industry, right? You won't give access to your fan page to anyone. If I'm the business owner, I'm not going to give access to anyone to my fan page. So I know that either they're working at the marketing level, sales, or I'm actually targeting owners, right? So if I use fan page admins, this is a pretty powerful one if I'm looking for businesses. The other thing that we found that it's pretty useful, right, is operating system. So are they using newer computers? Are they on a Mac, or are they using on Windows, right? So this can be pretty powerful as well. What domain are they using? And this might sound silly, but it's pretty generational. Like, when was the last time you met someone that had a Yahoo email? Like, this is someone that is probably older than you are. When was the last time you met someone that still uses a Hotmail account? Like, think about it. It was probably someone that was older as well. When was the last time you met someone that was Gmail? That was probably every day. Like, everyone uses Gmail these days, but not a lot of people use Hotmail, and less people use Yahoo, right? So these are older generations. So if I'm trying to target older generations, this could be useful as well. Um, the other thing is small business owners. Again, if I'm looking to target business owners, it could be a really, really good one. If you're in a developing country, mobile device users makes a huge difference. Like, if I'm in Canada or the US or Europe, this might not be a big difference, but in developing countries, there's a huge difference when you target people that have iOS or Apple products versus Android. Like, I can target premium users when I'm targeting iOS, and I'm more likely to target people with high income levels, right? So if I use the type of device that they're using to access Facebook, right? And how does Facebook know? Well, you're installing your mobile application, or Facebook mobile application on their app, through the app, right? So they're detecting all of these things that you can use. The other thing is purchase behavior, right? Engage shoppers. And this is a pretty cool one because you can target people that have in the past 7 days or past week, I believe, clicked on the shop now button. So you can target people through, if you're an e-commerce site, if I'm actually trying to sell products online, this could be a powerful one. Travel, again, if I'm looking to target business people, right? So or higher income brackets, level brackets of users, frequent international travels, like people who travel internationally frequently or even who travel frequently probably have a higher income level. Who travels on a frequent basis? Most likely business people, right? CEOs, owners. So this is a pretty good way to target users or more premium users as well that you want to reach. And so behaviors will talk about not what are people engaging or interacting with, as I mentioned before, but you're going to find people that with what behaviors will help you with is basically how do they access and interact with Facebook itself or Instagram or WhatsApp. What, as I mentioned before, what mobile device are using, what browser are they using, are they traveling, are they fan page admins, or are they from a specific industry and also admins as well. So these are pretty powerful ways in which that you can use to classify users to further refine your audience. And so I would recommend, and we'll talk about it in another lesson as well, with how do you combine all of this knowledge. But these are some ideas that you can use to just build better audiences that you can then target with your campaigns and ads.